Good morning. I'm Pastor Corby, and I'm so glad you found me on Facebook or on our website or even on YouTube. It is a good day to be in the Word of the Lord. And today, if this is your first time, we're going through the book of Proverbs. When COVID first started, we started with Psalms. We went all the way through the Psalms, so you can go back and see those if you'd like. And now we're into Proverbs. Proverbs 19, verses 16 through 19 is on our docket today. Today is Wednesday, June 16th, 2021. Now, just kind of as a precursor, these Proverbs are pieces of scripture that you can go in all different directions. So I usually take a direction that just pops into my mind that the Lord, I feel, gives me. But I encourage you to read it before our time together, or read it after, and see the richness and difference in the different versions of the Bible. You probably have your favorite version. Today's is the New International Version, which kind of speaks a lot like we do. So, here we go. Proverbs 19, verses 16 through 19. Whoever keeps commandments keeps their life, but whoever shows contempt for their life will die. Whoever is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will reward them for what they have done. Discipline your children, for in that is hope. Do not be a willing party to their death. A hot-tempered person must pay the penalty. Rescue them, and you will have to do it again and again. I don't know what jumped out at you, but several items jumped out at me today. Keep the commandments or you will die. Whoever is kind to the poor will be rewarded for what they've done. Discipline your children. Discipline your children. Or you could be a party to their death. Hot-tempered person may pay the penalty. You rescue them, and you might have to do it again and again. Isn't that an interesting thought? People haven't changed much in a few thousand years, have they? So this next portion, after we hear the scripture, I go into an imagine, an activity, an action, and a focus verse. So to begin with, I would like you to imagine seeing a friend totally lose control. Screaming, yelling, pounding, so upset that they cannot see straight. They are angry at something or someone, and their voice elevates, and pretty soon it's the top of their lungs. What do? Imagine what you do and what you've done in the past. I know you want to step between your friend and the people on the other side of their anger. I just think that's our common nature, that we want to fix it. We want to stop it. It makes us uncomfortable. So in your activity, I want you to think of how you've handled situations like this. What have you done? Do you step in? Or do you sit back and you watch the train wreck happen? It seems like, after reflecting on the incident, that these bursts of anger and rage are becoming more frequent. Or perhaps you're just there more often and you're hearing it and you're seeing it. As an action, imagine yourself standing still for a moment and walking away. How does that feel for you? What do others around see happening? Your friends see you walk away, and then the anger turns on you. Has that ever happened? When you try to step into an argument and calm things down, and all of a sudden the rage is coming right back at you. That's a difficult position to be in, isn't it? And I really like the focus verse because it gives us some direction, and it allows us to look into the future, into the next time. Our focus verse is, a hot-tempered person must pay the penalty. Rescue them, and you will have to do it again, and again, and again. A hot-tempered person must pay the penalty, and I'm going to add, for their own actions. Rescue them, and you will have to do it again and again. And in a sense, you are paying for their actions every time they get out of control. So have a plan. Have a discussion when there's no anger involved. And see how you can help this person through those times of fury. I'm so glad you joined me today. God's blessings to you. I'll see you tomorrow.